We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sud is now back with his shiny new mod installed. I don't know what it was, I don't know what it did. We have our cameraman back. The game is already live, but the survivors have not left safe from yet. Opening attack for the SI, which is ImpG, is a charger, jockey, spitter, and hunter. Why have we been paused?
Well, it was Shade who paused. Just how it sounded. But it seems like both teams are ready now, and they are indeed unpausing.
The game is going back to live. So we have Porke with a really early lead and a nice start for them. Currently about 507 points over ImpG. Going into round 2 of Parish. There's a hunter pre-spawned up and jumping around at the moment. He looks like he wants to go for it. They do have a really good setup. Turns out that's the boomer. Attack is going in, jockey gets shut the fuck down. Charge is spawned up above the safe.
Yeah, that charger could actually go in if he wants to. It's getting chipped a bit.
Hunter gets this stop.
Uncharged.
Well,
Completely bangs the door instead of aiming for the survivor.
Unfortunately, not the opening attack that ImpG wanted. Massive damage potential with that hit, and they just got picked off one at a time. Hunter missed his pound, Charger missed his charge, Jockey got shut the fuck down, Spitter spat on nothing. Survivors now with a free push out into the open area of the park. Let's see. No HR, that's a good sign. No HR, also a good sign. No HRs, yes! Let me no HRs. Next attack is up for the SI, it's a 3-1 with a boom, Jockey, Smoker and Charger.
Hey, let's stop shooting each other, please.
Give a shout out from Jeff to Xeon from Zone 65 for making a new casting HUD, or a new spectating HUD.
Jockey's just keeping his cool on the roof of the public toilets right there. There's a horde pouring in. We have a smoker, boomer, and charger as well to support that jockey who's going in, but the survivors are pulling back. Charger spawns behind the tree, trying to get a long distance charge, which is way too ambitious. Smoker only lasts second with his tongue. Jockey gets killed very quickly. And, you know, only a boom on Doomer, I believe, so not going to be too much damage going on the board for the infected today.
Yeah, Smoker's going to go for a despawn. It looks like a sack attack, but see, that's one reason why I hate natural hordes, because, I mean, as soon as that horde rolled in, like, the survivors just backed the fuck up into an area. Granted, it did give the SI.
Tank is up.
Tank is up in the hands of slime. We do not have a war room for these guys, so we'll keep it here. Commentating on this tank. Attack is going in, however, there's a hunter trying to get a separated survivor. So Nick, he dead stops the hunter. He can get 3 pounds by the hunter.
This is it. And this is in a dangerous position as well, unless he can clear him fast, but the tank was going to push in, but neglects to do so and chooses to run back instead. Smoker was still up there inside the centre of the garden maze.
It's a pretty smart move by the tank, because I mean, yes, he could have capitalized on that guy with his pounds, but then he would have got one down on the rate by SMG. Because of course, this shit still does have slowdown. Tank making his way around the maze, Smoker's spawned up. Survivor's not really paying attention to where the teammates are, they're separating up pretty badly.
They have a boomer to worry about as well, quickly killing Jockey and the Smoker too. Boomer lands a proxy boomer with Rochelle. The tank was going to try and throw a rock, see if he can land it. Throws a Molotov though. Wasn't close enough to the tank either. Wasted Molotov.
Wasted, yes, but not entirely, because I mean, you know, with slowdown in this area, tank is pretty much in shit street anyway. Sure. Yes, with the taverns map changes, there are a lot of places to light beside the tank as well. Do you know what, the server does not have taverns map changes on it. Disregard previous statement. Damn South Americans. Not only are they not playing Metaphor, never mind, don't talk about that. Another attack coming in, the charger getting mowed the fuck down, Hunter jumping around on the first, gets a scratch on Rochelle, but then gets shut down. Long range rock coming in, moon rock, but no one's anywhere near it. Tank is just chilling back on the edge of the base throwing rock. On his second pass, but he's taken about 1,000 chip. And the survivors are now going to push him. He can't, ooh, he's going to go AI, he's going to have to push that shit in. Push it in.
He has to go. He's just taking chips, trying to throw rocks there. Already down to 3/4 of his health and 50% frustration.
2-1 with a boom. Pound rolling in. SI is way too early. Boom land. Tank, what are you doing?
Can go horribly wrong for the tank here. He's just trying to throw rocks from distance, lands a lot. But yeah, but he's going to pull out, but even so, the frustration is going to drop down rapidly for him. Probably before the next SI attack is up. No real concrete damage being done to the survivors either of this tank so far, and less than 4,000 health still remaining. It's looking a bit bleak for him at the moment.
Yeah, he took like 2,000 chips fucking around there trying to get that one rock, which was god framed by Smoker Pole as well. His SI is back up. He's on 4. They're sending in another attack. What are they doing?
They're trying to play an artillery tank, and it's too over-optimistic, I think.
He's got like 30% restoration, but he is pushing in. Running after Nick. Frycat lands, Hunter land. Jockey's missed his job. Hunter's still on him. Jockey lands. Charger almost getting the intercept on it. That would have been an epic strike. Tank does
It would have
get
been indeed. Well, now will be a time to throw a rock, but he tried going for that punch when he's being slowed down by 4 Uzis. And there you have it. Ozzy and Duma low on health. But
the SI did a lot more work there than Tank did. He tanked up like a punch, maybe 2 punches. Landed 1 rock, which was god framed just to give himself some extra frustration. But that was pretty comfortably handled by Team Portgay. Bit slow clearing that Hunter though.
Yeah, it was only 1 punch, I can tell from Nightmare's damage count on the board.
I got these pills.
Yeah. 1 punch for the tank. Next attack is up though. It'll probably be a sack. Nope, Smoke gets a separation pull at the back and gets cleared very quickly. Hunter gets shut down. Jockey looking for a jerk. Gets M2 once, twice, shot in the face. And they're sacking their spitter last, so they will not have a spitter for this next attack.
Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't know in this config, South American Fresh, there are no spare pills. So it seems like Pork are going to have to do their absolute best to preserve their health bonus, make sure they don't get caught in any corners or narrow corridors with the charge and spit, which they'll obviously be trying for.
Smoker, Boomer, Charger, final spawn is a jock. Sergio on my hunt is a Boomer, once again. Get lost, Fat Man. Well, attack is up, boys. Here we come. Boomer with a nice rocket boom. Lands on Nick's head and gets a double boom. Charger gets destroyed. Joker gets a slight jerk in front and then shut down. There's a double boom going on. Nick horribly separated at the back. He is slow. He does have Coleman's chasing him, but he's made it out of it.
Reloading here.
Yeah, and they just used the last of their pills as well. Doomer, I believe. So if they suffer any significant damage here, it's going to put them in very bad shape in terms of making the safe from, but it's still possible.
Nick's still horribly frustrated at the back.
Shoot me again. Shoot me again. I dare you.
No,
Yeah, I
close
think,
for him.
yeah, Doomer is just waiting for him. The next attack is up though. Could be pretty tasty here. There's a Spitter, Jockey, Hunter and a Charger. Quite a lot of damage potential here. But the Charger misses on Michelle. Hunter lands on Ellis. Oh, but Jockey got Ellis first, so he's able to get up instantly. That was a nice damage opportunity gone bang there.
Michelle is now slow though, so she's not going to be hobbling around. Of course, Uzi holding no solid HP whatsoever, so he's eventually just going to bleed down to 1 HP.
Doomer turning off the bug. He's sniping comments at the moment from this. Next attack is already up though. Spitter, Charger, Boomer, and Smoker 2-2. Probably not the most ideal setup they would have wanted. They've got to try and make a distraction.
Boomer booms HR though.
Oh, Charger got a nice spot in the corner. Oh, that's very nice. But Michelle was caught in as well.
Not
Very
health
nice
bonus,
attack.
but that's 2 people down. It has saved himself as well.
Coach is being a bit delayed there and been getting up. I'm just trying to see if they have any more items to look forward to. Actually, no, because there's no spare pills and there's a bit Molotov's already been seen, of course. Only 1 Molotov. Fresh South American version. No other throwables. Hunter's trying to go and lands on Ellis. And the charge missing again. Seems like so many charges, apart from the tank 2 attacks code, would keep on missing them.
Boomer desperately trying to get a proxy boom on Rochelle. Doom is now down to 1 HP. one tap from a common, and he goes down, he gets in-capped by his teammate.
A freak like that though. And they in-cap
Uzi's black
Uzi
and
as
white.
well.
So it's, yeah, 2 black and white now as well. Spitter is still saving himself.
You know, this is great for the infected because they can just about target anybody, and it's worthwhile to permanent health clears or in the 2 that are black and white. There's such variety. And Shade has been jockeyed. There's a 12 damage pounce. Just clears Shade before he gets in cap. A smoker is just hiding inside his safe room.
Michelle
Gets killed.
The safe from boys stats, but oh, poor Ozzy.
Which did hurt their bonus a little bit, only managing 54 bonus going into the safe room.
Indeed, they do have a overall score of 1,334 points. Quite late, but getting there. Round is already going live. Opening setup for the SIs, 3-1 with a spit. It's a Hunter, Jockey and Charger in support for that. So I mean, a lot of work now, a lot of ground for ImpG to cover. I mean, they're down by like 1,100 points, so can't afford to fuck up this event. They need to make it with health bonus.
Yeah, and the scale is so wide and diverse with the potential of this attack in the opening area. You just never know what can happen. I have seen some of the most amazing attacks in the game happen here. Oh, it can be completely reversed. You can just see what a brilliant shutdown.
Yeah, you can either see like, it's one of those attacks which, it's kind of like Dark Carnival 2 if you choose to hit from safe. It's one of those attacks which either works completely flawlessly and you get massive damage out of it, or it
Early
fucks up.
charge,
Charger
though.
going in, he misses.
They saw it coming though.
Indeed. Charger's just gonna run out.
I will drop.
Jade with his Charger thinking, no, fuck that shit, I ain't staying there.
Yeah.
Fist. Gets the
Getting a
fist.
couple punch, getting 1 punch even. Which isn't too bad.
Until that last fist, that was a pretty solid shutdown.
Yeah.
So I was going to go grab that Molotov now, because I mean, open area tank, hopefully they won't be wasteful with their Molotov, because that's, you know, one way to prevent tank from playing artillery all day.
Actually, if it was me leading that survivor team, I'd actually like to keep the tank funneled in that alleyway rather than take it back, especially when there's no HR. Because then you just the opportunity to give an artillery tank, but his attack coming in, Hunter landing on Coach, Smoker's got Nick. Very minimal damage coming on the board there, but wasn't such a bad attack.
They're going back.
Yeah, I believe.
Forgot the Molotov.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're now going to take yet another attack before they can spawn tank, which is not in their best interest, really.
Yeah.
There is the attack. Jockey pre-spawn behind us with a scare tactic.
But he
Jockey
needs to be
starting to
much
roll in.
closer than that.
Hunter inside the maze pre-spawned up as well. Charger looking for a spawn behind the bushes. Charger's now got his spot. Just a boomer left to find his spot. Hunter going for a DP. He's going to miss his DP. He's going to fail the pounce.
Oh, but
Charger
it's
gets a
double charge in range. I'd like to know who that charger was.
I believe it was Ozzy. I think he died like... Second, no, it might have been Doomer actually, because the Hunter died just before the Charger died.
Yeah.
Survivor's still moving pretty fucking slowly. I mean, next attack is already up. You've got a Spitter and Smoker that needs sacking. Boomer up as well, and a Jockey. There is Tank as well. Tank is up in the hands of... Ozzy. So, Infected Warren. Done. Go.
Are you going?
These guys don't like those spitters.
Wait, You're crazy, fucking chilling, guy.
Filho da puta. Morreu agora também. Good job. Back.
Go. Agora
é.
foda-se, agora fiquei.
Good job. Nossa.
I need some help!
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Team Podca's Tank. That could have gone a lot worse for them had the SI support on that final push not been tremendously helpful towards the tank with that Charger and Hunter. Tank pushing in very prematurely, did manage to get a punch on a separated Elliot, but there isn't another attack coming in, it's a sack attack though. Boom has gone in on Boom 2, Hunter's jumping around. It's a spitter up as well. He gets a separation pound. Oh, he's column blocked and split, but he gets out very quickly.
Very quickly, yeah, I was surprised by that. I actually thought he was going to take substantial damage.
Dude, but just a quick recap on that tank. I mean, tank pushed in very prematurely, got a punch on Ellis. His SI support was completely down and he just stood there. He took about 3,000 chip from 4 SMGs and then got lit.
Yeah, he did, and you know, I thought it was all doom and gloom by that point, but somehow with the SI support late, oh, there is a pause. But yeah, so the SI support was phenomenal, and despite that, they managed to salvage what seemed like a failed tank. They get 2 in-caps right at the end.
Tank was, they got more damage than the other team, than ImpG's tank, but still, relatively abysmal tank. Them were getting popped really prematurely, so they have a charge of smoke and jockey, but no spitter yet, so they may choose to hit right at the end. They are choosing to hit now. Jockey comes in, gets a long distance job. Charger comes in, get a fist. It's a charge. It's a tri-cap. Momentarily.
It's actually, Pick actually got a laggy sort of level, but Jockey has in-cap Nick back in the cedar trip.
Yep, and he was health bonus. They have no more sets of pill. 3 people who need them. I don't see them making this event. There's a Hunter up ready to go. Spitter now in support. Final 2 spawns coming up in 2 and 10 seconds. Charger, they have the spit charge. Final spawn up, and the attack is coming in. With a pre-spit. Charger gets a charge, but out of spit. He does get the charge. It's a pound. Almost gets an in-cap. Hunter looking around for a DP. He lands Hunter X. Smoker gets a separation pull in the back.
Trying so hard to get that damage bounce. And he gets skeeted, but not before Ellis actually gets in there. And both 2 slugs now gone down to Torrance.
Yep, that's Nick black and white. And Nightmare is also black and white now. Hollow, the only person holding health bonus. And he's going to start getting, well, they don't even have to focus Hollow, they can just kill his 2, they can kill his 2 black and white survivors. Next attack is up, Spitter, Smoker, Jockey, Charger. Going to be an active one, Jockey coming in for a job, gets a scratch and gets a job. Coach goes down, Charger misses his charge. It goes down on that.
Nick gets killed.
Nick's killed, they're going to have to leave Coach behind as well because he's lost to the Smoker and Charger looking to capitalise, and the Jockey is still waiting to go as well.
Charger gets shut down.
Jockey gets M2 pull.
Goes for the Jockey card, they're dead.
3 survivors dead. Just Hollow left, the hero of the ship. The Smoker
Yeah.
in the suit.
His tongue is recharging. He's going to go, the Hunter's going to go in and try and beat the Smoker to it.
Oh, there we go. Steals the Smoker's target. That will be a white from ImpG, who finish up with 562 points, still trailing by 800 points. Okay.
So, yeah, this difference at the moment, 771 points. And, I mean, again, it's one of those weird things where, I mean, even though the tank looked like it was going to fail completely, they still managed to salvage something from it against all the odds. And that's just something that never happened for Team ImpG, simply because they just didn't create the opportunity for themselves.
Yeah, it seems that the ImpG survivor play isn't as tight as Portuguese's. I mean, Portuguese made a massive error with that tank. I mean, honestly, I facepalmed when that tank started rolling in. But the SI support did make the tank do work. So, I mean, you know, they recovered from a pretty bleak situation. And that goes to show you why they are now in the lead over ImpG.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, my experience of configs in the past is that when you've got no spare pills to rely on throughout the duration of a campaign, you're not going to expect to get big scores.
No,
I mean,
you won't get big scores.
It's one hell of a feat trying to score like 4,000 plus points, especially if you're only playing on a campaign of 4 maps. So.
Yeah, it's one of them things, it's kind of like, you've got to look at it in an objective standpoint of, yes, there is only one set of pills, so you can basically see teams make it just as far as they do in standard fresh or even metafoggle, but it just means that they're slower making that progress.
Yeah.
Because they kind of approach it in a Left 4 Dead 1 style of, okay, well we've got one set of pills, but we can still go down twice before we need to commit those pills.
Yeah. And from recent experience as well, I mean, it's very easy to tell that with no spare pills, and say if the tank slowdown wasn't there, they'd be in a hell of a challenge right there with the survivors.
Yeah. And it's one of them things whereby, it takes some adjusting to get used to. But I mean, there's not that much difference. I mean, obviously, key points of South American Fresh, yes, there is only one set of pills, which is a plus for the SI. Obviously, a plus for survivors. Tank is incredibly slowed down by SMG fire.
Yeah. And apart from the charger, that obviously does 10 damage per punch, I've been told that the all the other SI do 6 damage per scratch, just like the Hunter does.
That's not too bad then. Well, I mean, Jockey can capitalise on that. I mean, if anything, that makes the Jockey a bit OP.
Yeah.
And Jockey does 4 damage, it ticks very fast, and of course, you usually get a cheeky scratch or two in before you actually get the ride. But,
And you know what's also interesting?
Sorry.
Is that the Haymaker or Punch Rock combo of the tank has been allowed thanks to this config in this tournament, but I've not actually seen it once being used.
No, I think it's just a habit that people got out of. I mean, because it was banned, it was blocked in meta, it was blocked in fresh, it was just, well, what's the point? You might as well just get used to it. Players adjust.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's why...
I would frown upon using it myself, and I certainly never intended on using it in that game against Sinister, but yeah, I'm actually pleased to see that no one else has done it yet in any of the matches I've seen so far.
Yeah, I think it'll be one of the things whereby probably won't see it used that often, if at all, other than people from like the sort of South American scene that are doing it. But from what I've seen of South American tanks thus far, they have a hard enough time staying alive as opposed to actually being able to get close enough to use a Haymaker. Seem to go more for the punches because of the ping differences, I imagine.
That's true. I mean, I haven't been able to establish who in the South American ranks is like the long-armed tank player, because there's usually always one from like every region. I mean, like for example, in Europe and in Russia in particular, a player from Aimstrong called Thor. He's usually known for having pretty long arms.
He doesn't so much have long arms as much as trucks where his arms should be. So you're probably going to get punched from like a mile away, like sort of 2 or 3 tank distances.
Yeah.
I mean, Raz has got some pretty fucking long arms, but this Thor just makes Raz's arms look like Rex arms. It's pretty insane. Then again, I've seen some players with long arms who are completely terrible tanks as well, so I mean, it goes to show that the length of the arm doesn't necessarily count. If you can't play tank for shit, you're still going to get fucked regardless of how long your arms are.
Indeed.
He seems to be missing Hollow from ImpG, so I'm not sure what he's doing. He did rattle off something before he left the server, but it was in the Espanol, and I do not speak E, so no idea. I will give our viewers this chance that if you have any shoutouts, you're more than welcome to like add me on Steam and send them to me. You could add Dragon, but he's currently offline through fear of DDoSing.
Well, they just love doing it to me. That's why I'm not giving them satisfaction.
Stream did go down after map 1, going into map 2. Jeff likes to use the excuse that Sud was installing a new spectator HUD for his camera manning. However, it was because Sud was captured by Somalian pirates. We negotiated in terms of his release. They wanted Oprah, we wouldn't give it to her, so we kind of had to settle by giving them Asian.
It seems like in the sort of Hispanic conversation going on that Hollow is trying to get back on Steam. Seems to be having problems doing so.
See, now when you said Hispanic conversation, I was just thinking, who wants to go hang at Home Depot?
Well, that's where you have to go to find Raz. Should
Yep.
phone conversation fail.
Shout out to Raz. Wanna go hang at Home Depot? She doesn't seem to be online at the moment, she's probably still in work, which is unfortunate.
Maybe she's allowed to watch the stream when she's at work, who knows?
Well, all she does at work, believe it or not, is just fucking watch videos online. That's her job, that's her line of work, she watches videos on the YouTube and various other shit.
And she's not watching this. What the fuck?
Exactly, I mean, I personally think it's disgusting. I can see Sud is looking at YouTube. Sud, what have you got for us?
That's right, I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top, I'm Mr. Bucket.
Play the
Out of my
Trollolol
mouth I
song.
will pop,
Now.
I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket
Actually,
wins,
play
but
the
look
gang
out, because the
quartet,
ball will
40
pop
means
out of
in
his
one
mouth.
I'm Mr. Bucket. The balls pop out of my mouth, I'm Mr. Bucket. A ball is what I'm about, I'm Mr.
Do it,
Bucket.
son.
We're all gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket from Milton Bradley.
Buckets of fun.
The fuck is he doing? He's offline on Steam as well, so I can't even spam him. Type it to him instead.
Seems to me like this Machida guy, I don't know if he's like a proper sub or ringer, but it looks as though they might be wanting to play with him on board instead of Hollow. Well, whoever he is, if he's playing, he's certainly got better ping than the rest of his teammates.
Indeed.
Only
Good
just...
news. Raz!
Sup, faggot?
But we were just talking about you.
Oh god, what now?
Why
Well,
don't you just
there's
do
two-
what?
I think so. There was like there's two South American / Hispanic teams blabbing on, so we're like, hey, let's go hang at Home Depot, maybe we'll get to see Raz again. Here you are. Did you have fun in work, Pookie?
It was thrilling.
And now you've come here to gate crash us? And we've been
Pretty
paused
much.
for like 40, well, we haven't been paused, we've been in ready up of map 3 for like the last 10 fucking minutes because Porque has their 4 and ImpG doesn't have their 4. It's most depressing, it's taking way too fucking long, and I want a pug, so hurry the
Cadê o
fuck up and get your 4th in the server. And now Nightmare has left the game.
Just like one of their members just quit this server. That's a good alternative. Although Hollow
yeah.
comes back.
God damn. We come in here, Raz?
What?
Gonna come in here and spec and co-cast?
When things have been...
Pô, vai tomar no cu, na moral.
Okay.
Like, I logged back into Steam before I even unmuted, or undeafened myself in here, and it still hasn't logged me back on.
What Duma was saying, it looked like it was advising the other team to get a substitute.
Apparently Ozzy has a problem with Raz coming in, but I've informed him to open the slot anyway, otherwise I will stop casting.
Lol.
And I will sing the Trollolol song for a good 40 minutes. Or however long this match takes, which is probably going to be anywhere between 40 minutes and 4 fucking hours knowing the Brazilian teams. Promptness is clearly not in their dictionary. Not doing anything for the stereotyping the Mexicans are all lazy.
He is windowing back. I'd sure love to know what the verb to window means.
Don't question these things, Dragon.
No, I'm going to.
Most of our matches in Europe like being played at the time that they're meant to be played, but then that's because the CGFB group is patrolled by a group of phenomenal Nazis. Dragon, of course, being head Nazi and having his own swastika.
Yep,
That does not surprise me, Lord.
that's no lie. Someone called me out on it and it was so true. I stopped living a lie from that moment on.
It was about that time that I decided, you know what? I'm tired of tattooing racist slogans to my forehead. Nightmare is now back, but we have more random people joining the server.
Wait a minute, you're tired of that? Says the one who is practically Mark's apprentice?
Well, me and Mark have a good relationship going whereby we can be as racist as we want, but no one else really knows about it. Like, if a Jew gets his ass kicked, they're not going to come looking for me and Mark. Because we don't have I kicked Jews' asses like scribbled across our foreheads in tribal writing.
Have you ever seen a picture of Mark?
I haven't seen a picture of Mark.
Are we already? I think Ozzy is a bit impatient, saying go, 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 but yeah, he's got his wish now.
Hold on to these pills.
The jockey hunts a spitter and tries to go with the first attack, immediately spawning, immediately going in as well. Oh, but the charge is screwing up the hunter's pounce there. The spitter being a bit late. Jockey has got Rochelle in the corner for only a little bit. And I think Nick almost got mentioned to the death spit right there. Well actually, nice bit of damage going on the board.
So Jeff is telling me to tell you to change your resolution or some shit to fix the font. Ooh, tank! We have an early tank. Tank is up in the hands of Pick, and we do not have Warham, so we'll keep it here. Yes, I'm inclined to agree with Seth on this one. Jeff, you are raging on this actually.
Surprisingly, well, I got a sound that the tank decided to climb up on the bus there and then decided to go back. I'm surprised he's not actually trying the car, just to see if he can get that in.
I think probably because this version of Fresh still has the prop fade.
That's true.
I mean, once you get tank in, you pretty much hold line of sight all day up here. They've got nothing really to significantly chip tank with. Have SMGs, they have no HR.
One SMG, 3 shotguns. Unless one of them managed to pick up a deagle, but I mean, 1 from 2 deagles isn't going to matter much. And attack from such a low rock.
Oh, it's right. Teamwork. Well, if tank manages to go in, get his frustration up and get out without like taking any significant chip, I mean, he's taking about 1,000, just over 1,000. He's rolling. What the hell is he doing?
I do not know what he was doing there.
Who's driving him?
Pick.
Oh.
He just drove himself off the bridge to climb up onto the house. Now he's going for the car.
Going for the car now, yeah. But he's
Definitely
punching in a bad position.
And he's right back where he left. Tank is
I don't
phenomenally...
think he understands how he's supposed to be hitting it, and he's not crouching, he's just kind of flailing M1 and hoping that it works.
The car is still pretty stuck at the moment. Jump on it and punch down, you phenomenal idiot. Tank, no. Hey, car is now finally over the bus. But it's still in
right up
shit.
against the fence, yeah. And he's just taking chip. Somehow, Duma did manage to get a hunting rifle as well. I didn't actually spot that, but they can't chip him from long range if they want, and he's already down at 3,000 health. Landing a punch on Nick.
This car. Gets an in.
Gets one on Shane. He can kill Shane right here. And this charging... I don't know what that
Oh,
charger is.
Shane's dead. If he gets one more hit.
I
there it
killed
is.
Shane. And Hollow leaves the game.
Hollow was
Bad
left again.
board.
Shade is dead. After getting punched by the tank into a corner and then hit by a car as he tried to escape. So that is the tank dead. It's gonna be, we got a kill out of it, so pretty solid start.
Yeah, we've killed that best player. Certainly killed that lowest player.
Yeah, probably killed the guy that like actually like shoots shit and registers as soon as he shoots it as opposed to like 10 minutes after.
So a good tactical attack then by ImpG.
Indeed. So this would probably be an epic time to change a resolution. And good job playing the meme song.
Unfortunately, I don't know enough Portuguese to know what exactly they're talking about.
Doesn't matter, there's still an awesome song playing in the background.
Yeah, it seems a bit of shit talking going on, yeah. did see the words "put them out" though, which means son of a bitch, I think.
Damn it, son.
It just seems like a couple of disagreements going on between ImpG and Blockade. With Ozzy saying 4 minutes left, I'm guessing he means 4 minutes left for the substitute or for Hollow to come back into the server.
I don't know, one thing I've noticed about the South American games, A, they never start on time, B, when they do start, they're delayed every round by about 15 minutes worth of fucking pauses, and C, it usually results in a massive clusterfuck. I mean, take a look at Team Sapphire versus whatever team, Wayward. That just resulted in a massive clusterfuck as well, where one team who was supposed to play didn't even bother showing up and had basically Blockade sub in for them. Which resulted in a forfeit. It just seems that these cups are just so poorly managed that you can essentially get away with anything you fucking well want to. Especially in stages at the same time, this shit is irrelevant, it's pointless.
Well, they seem to think ImpG are trying to remind them that they're the Hollow or the sub they are trying to return, it sounds like, if I'm guessing from the Portuguese. But can't for some reason, either because of no Steam or Hollow, just Steam being a bitch in general.
Let's get in here and speak your lingo to them.
She already is.
Did you say?
Use J instead of
Well, if you speak your lingo to
I'm
them,
not
for some
Spanish,
reason,
not Portuguese, dumbass.
they actually listen to you when you speak, well, to some degree
habla
anyway,
tu
when you tell them.
propio idioma.
Fucking devils speak, shut up.
They won't listen to me. I don't know, I mean, it doesn't
People
even matter
rarely do
anyway.
listen to you.
Only when I have admin. To a server anyway.
You banned all these teams yet from participating in Fuck It, We'll Do It Live?
No, we're playing 4K tonight.
You're playing Portgate tonight?
Yep. Ideally when Breaker fucking appears from the ether.
Well, Breaker was like still awake when I went to bed. I went to bed about 9 o'clock this morning and Breaker was still awake.
Yeah, he was staying up tonight. He had work, like, retardedly early. Like, 2 a.m. early.
So am I like playing tonight or is Dennis showing up or is he working a double?
You're playing tonight. Dedish is not gonna be around until late tonight, probably. So, either it will be Yumi numbers and a ringer, or Yumi numbers and breaker.
It seems like the message I'm getting from this Portuguese talk is that Hollow's internet is failing so bad that he just couldn't be asked and then went to make some cocoa. So Opa has, well, I think Opa was about to substitute, then he got kicked by admin and is now reconnecting again.
Well, I am glad that I could join you to
Indeed, as you can see, we're having so much
fill the
motherfucking fun.
space for pauses, yeah. I mean, I got to see a tank fight, and that was about it.
Especially a nice custom Uzi there towards whoever it was, get bugged.
Well, the
I
kind
mean-
of joy of this is Ozzy has a tendency to fucking kick people, like, without even finding out why they're in the server first. Like, I've seen him kick casters as well.
Oh shit, we're
Yeah.
live.
Oh, we are alive, yeah.
We are live. Well, Shane is dead, as we've now sort of come to terms with. 2 hours are down to 3. There is an attack coming up from their side. Thus far, Hunter, Smoker, next 2 spawns in 2 seconds are a Spitter and a Jockey. So it's a tri-cap. They have a tri-cap. They can wipe Porke here, then that'll be ideal for them to make some extra distance up. I mean, this map alone is worth, 600 distance points, which should put them right back on their asses.
Reloading.
Coming in though.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'd actually be tempted, as the infected now, to go in with this attack, even with the way the survivors are at the moment, because I don't know,
I'd have just sacked the Spitter.
maybe, but I mean, there is a house up ahead as well, and a 16-second spawn time, as maybe they could get a charger. But no, they're not going to sack it right away.
Attack is coming in. Hunter coming in, Smoker coming in, Jockey coming in. Smoker gets the pop. Jockey misses his jerk. Oh, the attack has been cleared. Hunter and Jockey just failing miserably to land anything.
Yeah, and because of that, that pretty much gives the survivors a free leeway if they need to push past this house choke one as well.
I think that Hunter's been scratching me too much.
Yes. Hunter has been closely observing and closely following Rass's guidelines for 2v2 hunters. Jump
No,
around,
just
don't
Hunters
pounce.
in general. You know, whatever.
Boomer full
Boomer
gets
comes
a
in,
tri-boom.
Proxy boom on 3 of them with a charger trying to go for Ellis and landing on
2
it.
double. Eco's gonna clear. 3
Oh,
tri-cap.
Tri-cap. That's going to be a white right there.
That's when the commons breaks the tongue. Which I've seen happen.
Well, whatever. That's not going to happen it's too late for that to happen now.
Yep, that's the game, that's the round. Team Porke getting wiped, 216 distance points into Parish 3. So I mean that gives ImpG a pretty solid chance for a comeback here. Well, not so much a comeback as such, but if they can at least make safe from, I mean, the distance points alone will put them right back on Porke's ass going into map 4.
Indeed, yeah, and, well, they need it. They created a great opportunity for themselves here, and they need to do it. But easier said than done, because as we know, without pills to look forward to on this map, it's one hell of an endurance map. You got the early tank, even though it was an HR, and plus you've got the choke points up ahead, especially with the sewers and the ladder.
We've made this shit in Deathwish, we can do it.
Yeah, we can make it. These guys should be able to.
Indeed. We have a 3-1 for the opening setup for the Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter. Jockey is currently pre-spawned, as is Hunter. Both on top of the bridge. Charger and Spitter on the other bridge. So I was really cautiously baiting out this, because I know there's a charge Spit. They're all under the bridge, Spit is pre-spawned. Charger's going in, the whole attack is going in! Hunter gets a land, Charger gets a charge.
Oh.
Spit goes down. Shell eating that Spit down. Solid opening hit on Opa, taking about 50 damage there. Actually, a lie, 58 damage.
Yeah, that new sub for an ImpG.
Tank is
Takes so
up.
much damage.
Looks like they're going to try and push for HR though. Tank is up in the hands of Shade, so let's run this over to Porke Ballroom. Shade.
Espera, espera.
Go, Rock.
Mo- Tá,
Need help.
Go, go.
Oh, he's walking. Cool.
Good job.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Team Porque's tank in the hands of Shade, showing off his jump rocking skills, and, well, pretty poor round from ImpG, not even managing to make it as far with 4 as Porque managed with 3. They pushed for hunting rifle. Tank wasn't going to let them take it easily. One survivor got separated by a jockey. Another survivor pushed up to try and save him and ended up getting punched in the face and down by Tank. Basically, the wealth of the work for that wipe came from Shade Tank, managing 3 full downs, and pretty much stealing the jockey's target for the 4th and final down. But I mean, ImpG, very sloppy survivor play. I mean, they ate a big attack right at the start, and then they pushed way too gung-ho against that tank, and they got punished for it.
Yeah, it was
Hey, you know, leave ImpG alone. Jump rock equals white. It is a rule of a law of the universe.
I do not like your attitude.
Mad?
You have to admit, though, I mean, from ImpG's point of view, that was a monumental catastrophe
Dragon,
with Ellis getting jockeyed right at the beginning there. I mean, with Tank Trigger, they should have backed away immediately.
Yep. I think it's because the only reason Duma got that HR is because ImpG's tank themselves just fucked around on the roof way too much. If he'd hit his car in straight away, that guy would have never gone. Rocket Boom got in and gets a nice try, but Spit goes down on that. 2 survivors caught in safe room. Ozzy runs through Spit. Hunter lands. Ozzy's calling, he can't clear the Hunter. Hunter doing work. Back in your charger. Rocket gets an interception pull just after the Hunter was cleared, but Sheriff Shade taking fucking 70 damage from that Hunter. Pretty much better opening attack from ImpG. Like I approve.
And the other 3 were boomed and were just nowhere near close enough, not even in range to, you know, clear that Hunter of Shade.
Next attack is up for the SI, Jockey, Spinner, Boomer, and the final spawn is a Tank. What the hell? Tank is up in the hands of Pick, who do not have War. The Boom does go in on 1. Hunter gets a separation pounce on Code.
With a Spit to follow, this Tank looks as though he's going to rush it in, and Shade just completely back from the Tank without knowing he was there.
He's in shit split though. By himself, he will be able to get down on Ellis, so he's not going for Ellis.
He's not going for it.
He's separated Ellis in that room.
He's not going to let Ellis... He's just let Ellis run out of there.
Survivors can't really push because of them cars, and there's a pause going out. Fuck the South American Cup.
That was by Duma now. This is
Battle,
from...
please tell us how you really feel.
The fuck this shit. As soon as something remotely interesting starts happening with any of these motherfucking games, the pause goes out. Game is going back to luck. Tank is still up. And mad. Smoker up. Ellis manages to rejoin his survivor team. Pick is touched by a helliball like a blonde tongueless cock. He's not getting any love with it whatsoever. To get to the counts.
I got deja vu with this Tank. Well, he's landing on a rock. It's not so much deja vu after. And got another chance to land a rock there on Shade, but he's about to die. Just 1 or 2 more shots. He keeps throwing rocks. And
okay,
there goes Tank.
Tank is dead.
Another
pause
going
out.
To the back. And it is Ellis' need to put Jockey at the back. Ozzy having disconnected from the server, so presumably he had some sort of problem either with his connection in the game. Well, apparently South American internet is way worse than anything we've known before.
This is bullshit. This is greatly irritating, greatly upsetting, very disappointing. But recap of that tank, yeah. ImpG are not handling their tanks very well at all. They have managed to phenomenally fuck up the first 3 tanks that they've had, and now the 4th one follows suit. It seems the SI support is pretty much on par. They do what they need to do. They get survivors separated away. So essentially the tank just has to babysit the survivor that gets pulled away. But like what you saw Tank do on that sweep was basically have Ellis behind him in a room, completely separate from the rest of the survivors. While boomed, Tank decided not to go on it and just decided to sort of hide behind his cars. Survivors took up defensive positions underneath the awnings and behind trees so the cars wouldn't be able to actually hit them. And the tank just got railed because of it. Yes, he did hit 3 rocks. Like, Shade has no solid HP. Clonado is slow and does have a set of pills. Doom has taken about 50 chip as well, so the survivors are pretty chipped across the board. But I mean, they could have wiped them there with that tank.
Yeah, first place to start would have been actually cornering Ellis in that room and getting the in cap, because it was begging and they could have kept him in there. And actually, if he'd actually got him behind that sort of desk area at the back where where it opens in Dark Parish, they could actually have a very nice opportunity there to keep the tank with the rage going up, maintain the rage, and keep survivors locked in a difficult area. That is unless the survivors went all out to push and pressure the tank. But yeah, it's just another strategic option there gone begging. It just seems like the pressure gets to ImpG. It's just like they aren't able to think clearly when it matters most.
It seems that the theory is there, the theory is sound, just putting it into practice seems to not work in ImpG's favour whatsoever. They make some really schoolboy errors on essentially simple attacks.
I was thinking what we're seeing here is that we're seeing like a true reflection of what it's like to play on a config with no spare pills. Because as you can tell by the score already, we're already on the 4th map, and there's only about 1700 points on the board, I think, for Team Porqué, who are leading.
Fuck it, let's play Confoggle Light. Let's make things interesting. Sud, spawn health kits.
Please God, no. And R2 is connecting for some reason.
I think R2 is subbing in for Shade.
Is he, or was he, I thought Ozzy was the one who disconnected.
I do recall Sud typing to us in Mumble during the last round that Shade had to go. So R2 was going to come in and sub him.
Okay. But I don't think Ozzy's actually come back yet.
No, he has not. Unless R2 is subbing Ozzy. Apparently not. So, who's playing tonight, Raz? Well, fuck it, we'll do it live.
Lots of people.
As tournament admin and tournament runner, I was hoping you'd be able to elaborate on this a bit more than just some teams are playing tonight.
Aren't those kind of synonymous?
Well, I don't know who's...
Tournament
who is.
admin and tournament
Not-
runner? Like, do I
not
just,
really.
like,
No,
pick
no,
up
no,
the tournament and run away down the street with it?
I'm an admin for CGFB. I don't run anything. Dragon runs it all. See? You see, there's a distinction. There's a clear distinction.
Well, just because you're lazy as fuck doesn't mean that
they're
you
asking
shouldn't
already.
be running it.
I mean, Shade and R2 are playing for PQ. Interesting. Oh, anyway, Jockey is still on Ellis at the back, and we're going into that tiny alley with the dumpster.
Reloading.
Alright, that's better.
Anyway, survivors with the tank down now. They're going to make their way into the ballroom.
No sets of pills left. 2 survivors heavily bleed. Health bonus remaining on R2 and Duma. But yeah, I mean, it's just push for distance. Boomer goes in and gets a proxy boom on Pick, who was crazy enough to shoot him at point blank range. I approve. There's a spitter up in spawn mode, charger, and a smoker. Looks like they may save for the drop outside. It looks like they are. Survivors are taking between the bells of separated. The charger just gets destroyed.
Oh, that charger seems so confused. I think you still all 3 survivors were out there, and thought, oh, Rochelle's behind me, maybe I should change my mind.
Yeah, also, and then all 3 survivors were outside decided to do a little 180 on the charger and absolutely fucking destroy it.
Gotta reload.
God damn it, son. How many viewers do we actually have watching this? Cost the fuck.
30.
Viewers.
It's, Sud has a cool thing going on where he's got his, scores at the top of the screen. Very nice.
Hunter, charger out, jockey coming in. Hunter missing his DP. Trying to bounce around to get back on the roof. He's got his mind now on Nick Shade, but gets M2 kill, slice right down with that machete. But they're all on low health except for R2. Still marching on with 80 coming to health. But another pause from Doomer again.
Fuck my life.
I've got a shout out here from me to me from Resilient. Please marry me. I'm so lonely and I need a man in my life.
Whoa.
Why would you?
This is fabricated. Holy.
Yeah,
I mean,
as far as
You're
I
a
know,
denier, Raz. Just face it.
I didn't know.
Hey,
Like I
want
started
logs.
reading it.
I want screenshots, motherfucker.
I started reading it and I didn't want to finish, but you know, it would be weird if I did. So
Perfect.
my answer is yes. Of course.
I demand a screenshot of this.
I don't take screenshots. I think I am.
Story, bro. Jade
If
goes
someone
down
who
to
doesn't make a screenshot or shout out,
Spit goes down.
Coach is calling the spit.
He's going
he's
down.
down.
2 survivors down. R2 still rocking all of the health ball. Ellis still has a tiny bit of permanent left, but he's basically one punch away from joining his comrades in the downed compartment. Oh, and he falls off. He falls into a sea of common. And a
Charger is up. Landing on Shade. Getting clear very quickly. That Hunter missing his pound. Big Hunter's just getting chipped as well. Spur not doing much. Shade goes down again. He's going to be black and white when he gets back up. This Hunter's trying for a DP and landing a damage person. Squeakle another. And is that? Yeah, they're both black and white. I Shade. Squeakle another.
Boom was pretty close to going down here. Boom was black and white. 3 survivors black and white. Charger up. Oh, Tornado
has been
falls
separated.
again. Charger.
Well, he was
Charge.
and he's down.
That Boomer's trying to get a spawn. Gets the proxy boom on them.
Duke's health is suffering. Marlo's stuck at the back once more.
Spitter's going to try and solve that. Hunter's trying to get on Ellis in the back there. Gets M2 and he gets killed.
Coach
He's
standing in
on
the
1
spit.
health.
Doomer's just got back up and he's just gone down to 1 HP. Spitter coming in. Spitter gets the kill.
Killer. This jockey is trying to torment the back and getting another in cap on Ellis.
Well, it's black and white. They're gonna leave him, it seems.
And Charger in the back.
Get shooting.
Landing on R2.
Boomer gets a double boom. Boomer waddling in after R2.
Shade is dead.
Jade's
It's
dead.
just a Hunter now.
R2's dealing with the Hunter. And Boomer's scratching the shit out of him. R2 goes down to the Hunter. That will be a white.
They got exactly 2,000.
So, about 947 point difference going in.
You see, you could do it then. I knew you could.
See, I can occasionally, but I choose not to. Because my feelings get hurt easily because of people like Resilient. And her bullshit constantly picking on me crap. Well, I'll be surprised to see ImpG survive
Yeah,
this
she's a woman and she has a very aggressive approach to men.
She's a fucking Amazon, that's why she has a very
Yeah,
aggressive approach
I
to
think
men.
that's the word.
Her tribe, like, mount penises on sticks and put them outside their camp to scare off invaders.
Have you heard
That
about
was,
what
that
the
was
fish
only
do
an
in the
old
Amazon?
tradition. That was an old
What do they do?
tradition battle that has been discontinued.
They climb up your urethra, release barbs, and stick in your urethra.
Ooh. Wait, urethra is in your wiener, right?
Yes, it's
Absolutely. They're attracted to the scent of urine. It's a true story. In fact, it's not a story, it's a fact.
Basically what happens
Wait,
is
isn't
this goes in-
Urethra a famous black singer?
That's
Oh, wait,
Aretha
no.
Franklin.
Oh, you're...
Urethra Franklin. Urethra Franklin. Is that
See, the
Did you
bricks
hear the
know how to
sound
have
of
a
that?
laugh.
That was the sound of me face palming.
What is with you and internet expressions? Love them.
It's because all she does all day in work.
Yeah,
is
all
look
you
at
do
videos.
is talk to people on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much. My work is
I've
the
kissed more
internet.
boys than you. Boo! You jealous?
Probably. How many? How many?
Like 500 at
Yeah, you
Oz.
beat me.
What is it? Ozfest? Is that the thing? Oh wait, I forgot we're in a cast. Sorry.
Well, attack going in and getting completely shut down. Sergio on my HUD is a jockey. Like you said. Opal's had to chug his first set of builds. Tank is about to spawn up. Yep, Tank is up in the hands of Sweet Fernando. So, get for him, son. That Tank is going in.
Vai, espera o boomer aí, tio. Só não é etapa, vai. Que nem doido.
Curvar?
É.
Boom. Mercy. He's got the down. Boom though. Face smoker, wait. Let him get the down first. R2, get the boomer. R2, you fucking suck.
Ah. Vaza daí, vai, vaza daí, vai daí. Sai daí, sai daí. Pô, sai daí. Top. Go up.
Oh.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Team Podcast Tank. Managing to fall down. Almost having the double cap landing with the Smoker and Hunter. It did land, but Rochelle was able to juke around the tank and free Coach from the grips of the Smoker. So ImpG do survive their first tank. They do have two people heavily bleeding, Pick and Sly are holding what's left of the health bonus, and Sly is holding a set of pills. Boom goes in. One, there's a Hunter bumping around. He's gonna go in, he's gonna go in, he's gonna go in, he's gonna go in, he's getting ready for it, he's getting ready for it, he's getting ready for it. No, he's just jumping around, he's trying to point down.
He wants to play full, but he's getting shot out by Nick.
He does
Let's get the sense eventually.
Charger
Charger following up.
Just his job.
Completely hiding in the wall right there.
That R2 Charger reminds me greatly of Sideways Box. Paraplegic in a disco.
Right. And that's on left head too only. I've seen that in real life.
Oh, there's 3 spawns up for the SI at the moment. It's a Spirit Jockey Smoke. Final spawn coming up is a Hunter. So it's 3-1 with Spirit. Reloading! Probably see another hit here right in the top room. Yeah, there it goes. Jockey's pre-spawned up and he's gone up to the roof. Smoker's... Hunter's pre-spawned up as well. Smoker's looking for a spawn.
Looking like they're going to go for a damage pounce Palooza right here. Waiting for when the survivors drop down. I don't have a charger as well. Looks as though the Smoker's going to try and get a pull there. And they didn't do it. But just kind of screwed themselves over. And Nick just M2 Hunter away and saving himself from getting caught up top there.
Back everything, I'm getting one survivor separated. Vent has been started. Side attack is coming back up in 10 seconds tops.
This ain't gonna be good.
First 2 spawns from the SI are a Boomer and a Charger. Final 2 spawns coming in 2 seconds is a Jockey and Smoker. There's 3-1 with Boom. I'm looking for a spawn below. He's got his spawn but hasn't taken it yet. Jockey 3 spawns up. Charger up, Boomer gets pop. Jockey gets M2 shut down, Charger gets a double charge.
Oh, double charge right there.
Nick is down. Hit is sitting at about 2 HP.
Yeah, he's one smack away from getting downed.
R2 is holding a Smoker for the pull-off as well.
Got it ready.
There's a Hunter up in spawn mode and a Boomer. Smoker gets his pull, and he gets his pull off. And he does get killed. Hunter goes for 15 damage pounds on Rochelle. DP but doesn't get
Clear the
beat.
comms off her. Just get boomed with 1 health.
Gets bombed. Sheriff Shane's mitts. He gets 2 in cap with his spit. Spawn coming up in 2 seconds for R2 and 3 seconds for Clonado. They are going to pick up stock. Yep. He's getting heavily chipped by pistol fire. Doesn't get a job, doesn't get nothing, he gets M2 twice and shot down. There's a smoker up and a charger. Charger gonna go in for fist. Charger killing it. He gets a charge off on Elliot. He's going to scratch it.
The smoker.
Oh,
Hold on, Rochelle's trail. Smoker's just like waiting for his chance. He completely failed that time.
3 toes on Rochelle. No finale. Marvelous. Game is over. 1,060 points to Team ImpG, 2,000 to Team Polke, who take this match on Parish 1-4. Yeah, well, Team ImpG pretty much completely outclassed there. The scores show a close game, but that is because of one set of pills, frankly. The only team to make safe from was Team Polke, who made it on map 1 and map 2. ImpG failing to make safe from. That's about it, give or take. So, GG, this was the semi-final of the South American Cup.
So did Raz learn the from you, or did you learn the from Raz? I don't understand.
What?
Cause you're doing it now. You're doing the you know? I thought it was a Raz thing.
Well, it started off as a Raz thing because that's what happens every time you put a penis in her mouth, but then it just kind of became my thing because
Well, how could she make that?
I get drunk a lot.
It'd be more like.
Terribly skilled.
More likely clueless as what to do next with her mouth.
Yeah, she kind of manages that the same way Bieber plays. What does he play with Marshmallow?
Oh
Coffee
my
cheeks
god.
or something
I
retarded?
don't remember what the name of it is, but...
I don't know, but Bieber puts things in his mouth and then tries to say chubby cheeks or something retarded and
What?
ends up getting fucked.
What?
Yeah, that's what he was describing to us last night, and he was proud of the fact that he is a all-time reigning champion of it or something. Like, he can fit 12 marshmallows in his mouth.
Okay, well,
I'm
okay,
still
cool story,
convinced
Rad.
that-
Cool story, but we're now closing the cast. That is the end of the cast. Team Portcade beats Team ImpG in the semi-finals of South American Cup. Blah 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 blah. We're done. We're over and out. So take us off air. Go.